We're going live. So we're going to go live to Instagram. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, LinkedIn. Good morning out there in social media world. I'm Grace Simon here with the New Doors Mentorship and Coaching. We do real estate, we do investments, we do mentoring, we do staffing. We're doing it all, people. This is the life of abundance that we are living, that we're creating, that we're going after. We're going after. Today's topic with building confidence and knowing your self worth is, what do you need less of in your daily activity? What do you need less of? We're talking about going after purpose, building off our why. Why are we doing what we're doing? Who are we doing it for? And why does it matter? Why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to your family? Why does it matter to your community? Why does it matter? It's really important for us to get clarity. Good morning on these things of why we're doing what we're doing, um, because that's how we live a more purposeful, intentional life. And when we're living a intentional life, we move towards a place of fulfillment, of I'm being intentional. I know what it is that I want. I know why I want it, right? And by adding these things, by creating these things in my world, in my thoughts, in my activities, in my surroundings, I'm feeling more alive. I'm feeling more fulfilled. And this is a really great feeling. God in his entire universe is about abundance. God is he's abundant, and he created us to be abundant. He created us to not live with limitations, but we do. And here's one thing that we do that prevents us from having the abundance and really building on that why is that we clutter our lives with activities. We clutter our daily lives with things that shouldn't be there, that actually prevent us. They sabotage us from really going after it. So I'd like to ask you this question. If you were to write out your activities, which you should be doing every day, I have the Zig Ziglar productivity planner that a friend of mine told me about, and it's really good. It's something that I've committed myself to this year, of being extra organized, really knowing my numbers, knowing what I'm going after. And he's a lawyer. My friend's a lawyer, and he said this is the one thing that has really worked well for me over the years that I get every single year. So I thought, well, you know what? He is a successful businessman. He's done lots of things in his life, and this is the one tool. And it's a little old fashioned because it's pen to paper, which I really love, and it's really important for us. I know in this digital world, we tend to type everything out on our phone, but there's actually something that happens when we write out, when we pick up a pen and we write it on a paper. There's an extra commitment, there's an anchoring that takes place, that we take extra interest in. We get clarity, like our thought patterns open up when we actually write things down. So it's really important for you to try out this exercise. I've been doing it since January, and some weeks are better than others. I'm not going to lie, because it's a habit that I'm creating, but it's really holding myself accountable, by seeing the things that I want to do every single day, right? And committing to them. So at the end of the week, I can really see where my gaps are, where I'm not as focused, where I'm, allowing activities that shouldn't be there to be there. And so I just want to encourage you to do that. But less is more when we're going after our why, when we're, creating the actions and the activities that we want in our life. And this is what happens a lot of time when I'm going over calendar schedule with my clients. They say they want more transactions, they want to, earn a greater living, they want to be out in the community more, they want to do more videos, they want to, write a book, they want to spend more time with their family. I don't know what it is, but there's many things that my clients will say that they want more of. And I'll say, well, let's look at the calendar. Let's look at your daily habits, your daily activities. What's going on there? And 85% of the time, maybe even higher than that, there are things in their day that shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there during their money-making hours. But a lot of us live to please other people, right? And so we don't want to let other people down. And so we say yes to things that we shouldn't be saying yes to, or we shouldn't be saying yes to in the time of our productivity when we're actually supposed to be doing the actions, making the actions, doing the things in order to build our why and to get that fulfillment that we need. So have a look, at what you're doing. Are you picking up the phone and talking to a family member when it's your lead generating time? It's not your family member's problem. It's not their fault for calling you because they don't know your schedule. It's your fault for answering the phone. You can send a text and say, "Hey, I'm just doing my lead generating right now. I'm making my calls. Can I call you back later?" They're going to appreciate that. They're going to value and they're going to understand. But too often we are, making plans, going out on lunch dates or meeting up with friends when we should be doing the activities that we need to do in order to get the paycheck, to make the goals, to do the transactions, to build those relationships, to be in the community, creating those videos, whatever it is that you're wanting to create. Why do you put other things in the way of doing that? And then we get discouraged because we haven't got to where what it is that we want, to be in life. So less is more when it comes to building confidence and building our worth. Because what happens when we continue to sabotage the activities, to sabotage the plans by putting other things that shouldn't be there, then we start judging ourselves. We bring judgment on our life. We bring judgment of saying, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, you're not skilled enough. All this rhetoric that's been built up in your subconscious mind from past experiences, past activities, disappointments starts coming to the surface and you've allowed it to happen. It says to guard your mind. We need to renew our mind daily with what it is that you're creating, what it is that you want. For me, it's renewing my mind daily with the word of God, right? So the word of God anchors me in knowing purpose and direction, and it gives me life. And so whatever you anchor yourself into, affirmations, proclamations, write them out, anchor yourself into what it is that you're building your life on and why does it matter. And as you build on that, build on the truth of why you're building what you're building, who are you doing it for, and why does it matter? And saying, what are the steps that I need to take today in order to make them happen and make them your priority? These are your non-negotiables. My non-negotiables that from 9:30 or from 10 o'clock till noon, I'm making my phone calls, or I'm writing pieces in my books, experts in my book, or I'm doing my social media, or I'm building relationship, out in the community. Whatever it may be, you got to block that time off and it has to be a non-negotiable. And when it's a non-negotiable, you feel really proud of yourself. You're like, wow, I did it. If I did it today, then I can do it tomorrow. And the results come. What I do today will earn me the result in 90 days, will actually manifest itself over the period of time. What you do today is not going to give you the results today that you're wanting to for the full income. What you do today or your outcome, what you do today is going to manifest itself 90 days from now. So it's really important to build on that. Why are you doing what you're doing? You want to release that book by the end of the year. So what are you doing to write every single day, to creating chapters, to putting multiple chapters together, to actually have something to send to the editor that they can look over and go over and, go through everything that you need to do in order to publish it? Why hasn't it happened? Because you haven't made it a priority. You've put more in instead of less. So that's my morning momentum chat back for you. In less is more. So today, ask yourself, what do I have in my calendar that shouldn't be there or should be moved off till later, that is going to help me to build my confidence? It's going to help me to build my self-worth, and I'm going to feel better about myself at the end of the day because I've held on to them, I've prioritized, and I've done what I said that I was going to commit to do. Friends, Happy Tuesday. I hope that you're having a good March break with your kids. If you have kids still at home and enjoying March break, spend some time with them, make them a priority because that's really ultimately the most important thing is your family and spending time with them. So don't feel guilty about taking time off and booking time off this week to spend time. Brooklyn and I are going to go get our nails done. We're going to go try out a new Hong Kong cuisine restaurants close by, and we'll be sharing that out. And I'm looking forward to doing that after I've made my calls, after I've connected with who I need to connect with, and done my lesson for today. Today, I'm teaching in my mindset mastery and sales class. We're talking about auto suggestion and building up that affirmation, building up that belief system of what it is that you really want. So if you're not doing anything at 10 a.m., jump on with me. I'd love to see you and have you and help you solidify what it is that you want so that you can live a more fulfilling life. Have an amazing day, everybody. Be well, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.